Hello and welcome to Elevate 24 into 7. This is Chetan Patel. Uh, this is the first video of our bit manipulation course. In this first video, I wanted to discuss on number systems. Before diving into the concepts of bit manipulation, I think if we have a sufficient knowledge on different number systems and how they are represented, what exactly the place value of each digits in the given number will help you to understand this bit manipulation course more easily. Okay, so that's why we'll first try to understand different number systems. Okay, and throughout the course, our concentration is mainly based on decimal number system, which is base 10 system, and as well as binary number system. We call it as base 2 number system. Okay, so we'll try to concentrate much on these two aspects because these are very important. And even though these are very important, we're not only going to concentrate on these steps. Okay, I do think it's good. Suppose if we also know about at least about hexadecimal number systems and octal number systems, how these number systems are different from binary number systems. Okay, these steps also we're going to discuss as part of this course. Okay. Uh, First, we'll try to understand all these number systems and which are the digits that we're gonna use, or which are the numbers that we're gonna use, or that we first will try to understand. Okay. After that, maybe in the next coming video, we'll try to convert. Okay, decimal number system to binary number system. How can we do it, and how one can convert the binary number system to the decimal number systems. Okay, we'll do some exercise on this. Okay, so let's try to understand what exactly a number system for the first time. Okay, fine. Before understanding this concept of number system, okay, I wanted to tell you something like, see, we maybe you already heard about this decimal number system, right? And I think more often people heard about this Roman number system, right? So you know, Roman number system is something which is unique, right? Because to represent one, we use I. To represent two, we use two I, right? To represent three, we use three I's. Okay, but whereas in decimal number system, we use different stuff, right? So we use one, two, three, four, and in decimal, we often use zero. Zero is the first digits that we're gonna use, right? Eight, nine. Okay, something like this, right? So when it comes to binary, again, we use only zero and one. So, what exactly this difference? See, by number systems are just a mathematical notation to represent a number. Okay. For example, if I take a number three, okay, in decimal number system, I represent this particular number three in just three. So this is right. And in Roman, I'll use three i's to represent. When it comes to binary, I have to represent this particular binary number with only zeros and ones. Okay, so I don't have any dedicated digit to represent this three. Okay, so we write something like, okay, don't worry about how I wrote this. Three is written something like 011. Okay, correct. So this is how we represent. So this is three. This is just a three-bit representation, but this is how we write three in binary number system. What we understood here is like number systems is just a mathematical notations or a mathematical representation to represent a numbers. Okay, fine. That's okay. And next, we'll try to understand one more very important concept. Okay, per se, something called as place value. Okay, why I am teaching this place value? I think this is something which is again very important for all of us. Okay, before understanding number system. The whole concept of different number systems, rely on this concept, place value. Okay. So in our daily life, okay, or maybe in more commonly we use this decimal number system. Okay, correct. So in decimal number system, let's say if I have something like 526, okay, and if I expand this 526, okay, I expand something like 5 into 100, right, plus 2 into 10 plus 6 into 1. This is how I expand it, right? So suppose if I compute this, something like 500 plus 2 tens are 20 plus 6 ones are 6. So again, it results to 526 to me. Correct, right? So the main stuff you need to identify is this. Okay. What essentially it is telling is this is there in unit place, this is there in tenth place, and this is there in hundredth place. Okay. Here the place value of this 5 is 500. Okay. And the place value of this 2 is 20, and the place value of this 6 is 6. Okay. Okay. This is what you need to understand. Okay. So the place value is nothing but where exactly that particular digit is present in a given number, what exactly it is signifying to that whole number. That is what we call as place value. Fine. If you observe very closely again, you may write the same statement 5 into 100. Okay, you can write something like 5 into 10 power 2, right? Right. 10 power 2 is, or 10 square is 100, right? And 2 into 10 power 1 I can write, right? Plus 6 into 10 power 0. This is how I can write the same 526. Okay. Again, if you closely observe, okay, every digit in this number, let's say 5, okay, is multiplied with the powers of 10 to get a place value of 500. This 5 is multiplied with the powers of 10. So here powers of 10 is 10 to the power 2. Okay. To give this place, to give a place value for this number, which is 500 in this case. Essentially, in decimal number system, if you observe, okay, what essentially you are observing, so every digit in a number represent the powers of 10. Okay, correct, right? So this is what in decimal number system. The same applies to all number system. Okay, but as far in this video, we have learned two stuff. Okay, please understand. Okay, we understood what exactly is number system. A number system is just a mathematical notation or representation for a number. Okay, suppose if I have, let's say, 10, this 10 again I can write in decimal number system. I use 10 to represent, and in Roman I use X to represent the same, and in binary number system, if you ask me, 1010, this is how I represent 10 in binary number, 1010. Okay, so in 4-bit format. Okay, if you don't know about what is 4-bit, don't need to be worried, but this is how I can represent. So this is number system. Okay, number system is just a mathematical notation. In India, we often use with this decimal number system, right? Romans use Roman number system, but in worldwide, I think no decimal number system is one number system which is globally accepted, because in every country we use this now. Okay. When it comes to binary, these binary number systems are more useful when we are doing something related to computers. Okay, or maybe if you wanted to store some data, okay, that data you store it in again zeros and ones, because I think these zeros and ones will represent something like switch on and switch off. Okay, this is how actually all these digital electronics digit stuffs works. Okay, So that is our dependence. Now we understood what exactly number system, and I do think I have given a clear idea on what exactly is place value. Okay, so by giving an example. Thank you, and in the next video we'll try to understand different number systems.